everyone, welcome back to drybonesgarage. This episode's obviously going to be a bit different, so I've been saving up some extra footage over the last few months that I thought was kind of interesting or funny or something like that, but didn't necessarily add much to the episodes that they would have been in. So this week I decided to compile them all together for you to watch and hopefully enjoy.
To the sheet metal? What's the matter?
I leaned on it and now
Oh, yay.
I got stuff on me. I got egg yolk on me.
What were you thinking?
I wasn't really thinking. I got egg yolk on my sleeve.
Ew.
Hard to believe so comfortable with your hands just like rubbing off that chalky stuff.
Get used to it. I'm more comfortable doing this stuff than I am at work pushing buttons all day.
I'm not talking about this stuff in general, I'm just talking about like the chalky feel of blood just...
I actually like it.
Really? On your hands?
Yeah.
I hate it. Like, just the feeling of it like getting in my nails is
Sound half intelligent? Why do you keep
What do you mean? You just
doing that, you know, right up to the pores close up?
I'm not
You're
doing
creeping me out, kid!
You walked up really close to the camera and I turned to look at you.
You're creeping me out.
You're looking all cute today. Yeah.
What? Huh?
I think Hunter wants more attention than normal today.
Why is he giving the puppy eyes?
Yeah, and he's doing a little tail wag.
He could just be happy.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget how annoying you are.
How what?
Annoying he is when he does the little puppy eye thingy.
The love me, I'm a puppy thing?
Yeah.
Despite the fact he's, well, last time I checked, almost 90 pounds. I tell you what, though, he scared the snot out of me that one morning.
What morning?
We were still in Oklahoma, and I don't know what the heck was going on outside, but they were all riled up for most of the evening.
Yeah.
And every time I went out and checked, there was nothing in the yard, but boy, they were excited.
I know how to cut things.
Pretty good at it, too.
Yeah. I learned how to bubble cut in kindergarten.
What?
Bubble cut.
What's that?
I don't know, just like cutting curves is what they called bubble cutting in kindergarten. I remember it being pretty
so
challenging
talented.
when I was
Is it?
that age. I don't know, I remember it being challenging. I think other kids had an easier time doing that than I did. That's a beautiful color.
I'm almost tempted to try and find a shade of blue
Yeah.
similar to that, and then paint a car a high metallic white, and then lay that blue green, whatever you want to call it, kind of that Caribbean blue.
Yeah.
Do a candy.
You want
have a
it
minty blue green.
transparent like that?
Yeah. See if it kind of end up like your room when you were a baby.
I wonder if that's why that was my favorite color.
Might be, but I tell you what, that room was gorgeous, and that was a complete accident. I was just throwing what we had together. I tell you what though, it would be fun to take one of these and make something out of it, just because I don't think anybody's done it yet. This I don't think would be a particularly impressive car. Looking at it, it looks like it's probably the base model with the base motor, and these things weren't all that. But I really like the way ours runs out and handles. I'd like more, but yeah, these are decidedly, what's the word I'm looking for here? Underappreciated. I don't think anybody'd see one of those coming if you hot rodded it. And I don't think anybody on the internet, I know there was like an early aughts one that somebody had put a bunch of Mitsu. The architecture in that thing, as I understand, is very similar and based off of Mitsubishi, so you can use a lot of Mitsubishi parts on them. Or you could at one point in time, and a guy's got a 300 horse Sonata manual from the early aughts on the internet, and I think that's the only one I've ever seen that anybody's done anything with outside of, you know, stickered up, put wheels and tires and lights and did, you know, typical Rice type stuff with. Can I make vroom vroom noises?
No.
Can I grab a gear? Grab another gear, driver.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth.
There's third.
Third.
Or no, that's 4th, I think. This has got a funny pattern on it. There's your low. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That looks like reverse on the stick though.
Yeah, that shift ball came off the one of the W58s.
Oh, this is wrong. Okay.
Yeah, remember we're going to put the Corvair stick back in here. I haven't done that yet. Ooh, ew, ooh, ew, oof. Ooh. Ooh, gorgeous. Oh my gosh. You know, some of those sailing channels that actually are building the boats, you see them playing with this stuff. I always wondered what it was. Now I know.
It looks like the raspberry filling you'll see in some chocolates.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're the same color anyways. It's already brown, kind of.
Yeah, push.
What's push?
Don't make mistakes. Shut up.
Oh.
I'll start making mistakes.
I wonder how much is edible. If it's edible, though.
None of it. Don't. Just don't.
Well, I'm not saying, like, what if it accidentally goes into your drink? Some of it.
No, I wouldn't worry about that, but yeah, don't put any of that in your mouth. If we get done with this, I don't know. I mean, we get that other Vera here. If that thing, well, even if it is titled, I may want to put a tilt front end on it, you know, do a gasser with that one. Yeah. Because this thing just, it screams gasser to me. One of the viewers said as much too. He was like, yeah, that thing would be awesome. Like,
yeah, I can kind of remember something like that being said. Besides, I care more about the heat than I do the cold.
I know.
I'm not a cold person.
Me neither. I'm a desert rat at heart.
I wonder what person Mom is. Is she a cold?
Yeah.
If she likes the cold.
When I met her, she was like your grandpa.
She likes the cold.
She liked the cold. And I just kind of look at her like, are you nuts?
How do I look? Crazy, okay.
And hopefully we'll be able to just mount it to the car. This block gives a little, but the base is pretty firm. There was a professional body shop materials outlet or supply store. I think it was actually called Body Shop Supply in the town we lived in, where you could go in and buy the stuff that the professional body shops could get. Much nicer stuff than I've been finding off Amazon to date. It's not to say it's not there, I just haven't found it or purchased something that I've been ridiculously happy with. I mean, you can make the stuff work. I shouldn't say that. That brake is awfully nice, but I paid a pretty un-Amazonian price for it too, so. And I think for legal purposes, I have to say that we're not sponsored. Nobody's given us anything that we're using or that we have. It's all paid for out of pocket by me. So when I speak about anything that we're using on site, it's something that I purchased, and it's purely my opinion and mine alone. That said, this is not what I do for a living. This is just something I enjoy playing with in my spare time. My opinions are that of a hobbyist, and I'm always open to professional opinions. So I've noticed some of the guys that are watching us, wow, you guys are building some nice stuff. Always open to your input advice. So please keep the comments coming. Get tired of swapping plugs, so those things are handy to have when you're working on a tedious project. Just swap from tool to tool to tool without having to plug and unplug all the time.
Just give that a hit, go from there. What's with you in those ridiculous close-ups?
You walked into it.
I'm trying to work, you're just standing there like, come on.
You don't like looking at your face?
I don't like counting my pores, no.
You're beautiful.
I'm glad you think so. Tell your mom that. Reminds her how manly I am.
I'll tell her she's beautiful too.
Okay. Today I wear true safety glasses. Today I get pegged in the eye. Figure that one out.
Yeah, you say I look bored, and you're the one over there yawning.
Yawning doesn't mean boring, it just means tired. For some reason I had the feeling like it was my fault.
It was what it was, Amanda. You gotta stop appointing blame and start looking for solutions.
I don't know how to make any solutions with this
How
stuff.
many times have you messed with it before?
Oh, a whole lot.
I mean, literally before today, when's the first time you mixed this stuff? Or when have you ever mixed it, much less?
That was my first time.
Well, there you go. That's the big issue.
I don't know. I just really like the idea of self-accountability.
There's nothing wrong with accountability, but assigning blame to assign blame doesn't help anything. We're not assigning blame here. We're learning and growing. That's the whole point of this.
You're on camera. You are the master of stirring.
Stirring the pot?
Yeah.
Stirring the trouble. I'm a troublemaker.
I don't know what stirring the pot meant until
Stirring
now.
pots cause trouble.
Saving the day, 82nd of the word. Into the fires of hell. Get it out of me.
Is that still in camera?
Yeah, making
Okay. I'm gonna lock this right here. I like this.
You can lock it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that to the other table too. I fell in love with these casters. Unfortunately, the floor isn't that, this was a horse barn. This wasn't a garage. That's the closest floor that we've got to garage level, smoothness. It is what it is. It was just a decent quality piece of metal, and I thought I could use it for wood, and I have used it for wood, but that's about it.
The unusual things you'd find in that place. I remember finding a butter knife in a tree once.
Yeah, just be glad you didn't see that house when we first got it.
Yeah.
I'm cold. What is it, -7 right now?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Great White North. I think this is the first truly cold patch we've gotten since we moved here.
Really?
I don't think it's gone past single digits. Most of the time when it's been cold out, it's been in the teens. This is the first time it's actually got down to 0 or below.
Global cooling. This on.
Oh, you want me to ask the questions?
Well,
You're the star. Everybody wants to see you. But I've been watching some videos. We could take a shot at doing a patina paint on it, kind of use some of the tricks that they show to get the rust back here and kind of mask the paint off so it kind of comes right up to it, and the rest that is there will come back fairly quickly. That said, a lot of this I think is going to bleed through. We've on multiple occasions tried to chemically treat it. Maybe we've got it, because the last few times I've sanded this fender, I haven't gotten that red oxide powder coming up. So maybe it's finally actually all converted to, what was that, iron ferrite, I think is what this stuff converts to when that chemical's used.
what's iron ferrite?
You should have told me you were going to ask me that. I'd have looked it up. It's again, rust is iron oxide. I'm not sure what iron ferrite is, and I'm not sure that I'm using the right term. That might be from a stupid 90s movie, and it's stuck in my head for some reason. But it does convert the rust from iron oxide to iron something. I think it's ferrite. We can look that up and put a little footnote in somewhere if you use this footage.
Okay.
So.
Interessante.
Say what?
Interesting.
Oh, glad you know that. This one we haven't touched because we can't get to it yet. I've still got glass inside the car that I want to get out before we start doing anything up here. I don't want to hurt the glass, especially now that we've kind of decided this car is going to stay kind of the way it is, and we're going to do something else with that blue car if we can. We'll have to see if that thing had a title or not. I haven't talked to Grandpa about that yet. So, but that'll be an interesting project one way or the other, be it a race car or a street car. What do you think, Stank? Huh?
Is it fun?
you scratch my chin, Daddy.
She's hitting the whip and nay-nay.
Whipping nay-nay?
Yeah.
A nay-nay. What's a nay-nay?
It was like a dance where they would go like this and then like that. It's the whip and nay-nay. She was doing that.
I'm not gonna comment.
Hello. How do I do this?
And just hook it up. Hook the clippy thing by your mouth. Or on your lips.
Into my mouth.
You ain't gonna turn it around? Show your own mug?
No.
No? I'm the star of the show, huh?
Yes.
The ugly, crabby guy.
Let me zoom into your face like you say I do.
Let's count the pores on his nose.
This episode is a part of to work on the rear quarter. I hope that's good. I'm doing this for entertainment. Shameless. Put it in a picture and you framed it. Now I know. I'm done. Okay. I am doing this for entertainment. Can I know?
No.
So, yeah, you can barely see what I'm doing. What? I squashed my finger. Choppy chop.
Say what?
Choppity chop chop.
Choppy chop?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have choppy chop.
The warm weather excites me.
This is Michigan. Another storm's coming. Don't get too excited.
Pessimistic.
It ain't Oklahoma. Winter ain't over yet.
Kind of weird how that happened. Yeah. Last year's summer, I didn't think much of it when I was in it, but now there's some more positive memories associated with it.
With what? Oklahoma?
No. Well, yeah, but I'm talking about Michigan, the year we had last year, this summer. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. Doofus.
Don't call yourself that.
Yes, Mom.
You're too smart to be calling yourself fat. Special shout out to my grandpa for getting us this. I'm not sure what it's called. Do you know what it's called, Dad? My dad said he didn't want me to call you a goat, but in Gen Z terms it means greatest of all time, or that's the acronym for it, so you're the greatest of all time. But other than that, thank you. Ta-da! Huzzah!
What do you want? What do you want, Stinky? Actually, you ain't stinky right now. You got a bath, didn't you? Yeah.
So you're gonna be okay. I don't know why I keep looking at it.
Yeah, why do you keep looking at it?
I don't know.
Trying to go blind?
And I'll see you next week. But I just smacked something. Anyways,
What are you shooting me for?
why don't you get it from this angle?
Yeah. Pro cameraman.
Alright,
I ate my microphone. I need a step stool. I'm actually 6'3". You just don't know. You should look short because of the camera.
Aren't you 5'3"?
No, I'm 6'3". Y'all are just short.
What?
Nothing. I'd eat that. 10 out of 10.
You'd eat the hamburger?
Yeah.
Whatever
That's
that
delicious.
close is.
It looks like that fake grass, kind of. Kind of.
You mean the stuff you'd find in like a coral?
Like what the preppy neighborhoods would have when their grass dies. That kind of looks like fake grass.
Oh,
Yeah. I'd eat it.
a moldy hamburger.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna get the welds smoked down
I guess that, okay.
so I can weld it.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Because those welds were crap.
They're beautiful in their own way.
No, they're not. That's hideous.
They're special.
No, that would kill someone. Them things are dangerous. At least that's not a plug weld. That could kill someone. We'll need to get plug welds right.
Is that because the metal falls apart, or?
Well, plug welds usually hold like the frame together, so if there's cruddy plug welds and the thing just...
Oh,
You could die, basically. That's why they're so important. That's why we have to get like 100% on those when we do them in class. You need to get them right. Okay, you have fun. Have fun! I'm gonna sit in the corner. It's a little uncomfortable. Can I eat the mic?
no, you may not eat the mic.
Don't sit on me, please.
Try not to.
I'm a bird.
Righty-tighty.
Lift my little thumb at that type. It's not that hot. My cocoa, it's probably freezing cold.
Have an iced cocoa latte tea thing. Whatever the Starbucks drink is.
Iced coffee? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
No.
iced cocoa.
They do iced cocoa. It's basically a chocolate smoothie. They have those at Serendipity. I think the 4 times I've been there, I've got it like 3 times. It's pretty good.
Sounds like a restaurant I'd like to go to.
It's not a restaurant. It's like a coffee shop. You can get like soaps there, candles, books.
Well, that's about it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did putting it together. I thought some of them were pretty funny. If you thought this episode was neat, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of what we're going to be doing in the future with this car, please make sure to subscribe. We also have a Facebook account if you want to reach out to us some more. And other than that, I hope you all have a beautiful day and rest of your week. And I'll see you later. Bye! The squeaky floor says bye too, if you can hear that.